Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my first ASOS haul of 2018 because I have a feeling there will be more because this actually turned into a really good haul, even though when everything initially came I was really worried and I was actually kind of bummed because some pieces just they just weren't what I envisioned, but that was all because of fit issues. And so I did get a few pieces altered. I took them to get altered. So I made sure to take some footage of what everything looked like on me before I took it to get altered, and then I'm going to show you what everything's looking like on me now. And so I filmed the try on portion already, so I know exactly what's going on. I think we should just jump into this. The whole reason I placed this order with ASOS was because of this one skirt. So I'm going to show you this skirt first. I saw Grace Victory haul this skirt on her channel. She does a lot of, she's a British YouTuber and she does a lot of ASOS hauls. I think she does like weekly ASOS hauls. She must be sponsored or something. I'm not sponsored, I wish. But she got this skirt and it is just this beautiful floral like postcard print with like a ruffle hem. It's a high-low maxi skirt. And when she hauled the skirt, I was just like, oh, and then she tried it on, and of course, I know we're not the same body shape. She's much taller than me, and I think she's a little bit more straight, whereas I'm more pear-shaped. So I was really worried about this skirt. I was like, is this gonna work? And I know she had mentioned when she hauled the skirt that it fit really, like it has no stretch, because this is like a very light and flowy, like airy, like I guess it's like a polyester. I never look at the fabric, but let me just see what it says here, because yeah, 100% polyester, so zero stretch to the skirt. And she talked about how it was a little bit big on her, but she was like, that's fine because you know, there's no stretch to it, so it'll work. So I went ahead and ordered this skirt in a size US 22. Because I was worried. Normally when things fit high-waisted on me, sometimes I can get away with a 20, but I was like, no, there's no stretch to this. I should get this in a 22. Well, I got the skirt and it was so, first of all, it was so long, it was dragging on the floor, and all the detail is here at the ruffle, at the hem, and it was literally, I could pull this much fabric. You'll see. I'm gonna show you what it looked like on me before. And so, as you guys can see, this skirt was just way too big on me. So when I took it to get altered, I kind of said to myself, okay, I could send this back. I could send it back. But the whole reason I placed this order was for this skirt. I wanted to make this skirt work so bad. So I took it to my tailor and I had her basically take in the waist by a lot, because ASOS tends to run really big. That's one thing you're going to notice in this haul, is that everything I'm going to show you is actually too big on me, even though I sized down in almost everything I got. You'll see. But ASOS runs really large, so I don't know. So she did alter the waist for me, and she hemmed it, like she basically like hemmed it like from the waist up, so that I didn't lose any of the detail at the bottom, and it looks absolutely beautiful now. And you'll see that it is still a little bit too big in the waist. I think maybe she was scared to take it as tight as I had hoped, because I think when we measured, I thought she measured me tighter than, like the fit felt tighter than what this actually came out to. But I can still make it work, and if I do at one point need to get it taken in again, because depending on what happens, if I lose more weight or what, I don't know. But I love the skirt. I absolutely love the skirt, and it's just very unique, very different, very just everything. It's everything. So this is the whole reason I placed this order, and I couldn't be happier. So So the next thing I'll talk about, because I'm going to show it in a couple pieces that I try on because I'm wearing it in a couple, is this, I got a few of these like basic tanks. They're like, it's a racerback. You'll see in the try on portion, but I got this one, which I'm wearing. And what I liked about them, they're just like simple, basic ribbed tank tops. But because of this V, I just think it's like super flattering to have like that dip as opposed to just like a scoop neck or straight across. I think this is like just a very flattering neckline on a basic tank. I got all three of these. I'll show them to you. So I got one in black and I got one in white. So this is what they look like. And like like I said, they've got like a racer back, and they're just like a basic tank. One in black, one in white, and then one in gray. And I got these in a US 18, and they're still quite big. So even like an 18. But, you know, I don't really mind how they fit because I wear them. I don't mind them being a little bit looser, you know, especially if I'm, you know, tucking them in. It really doesn't matter. So I'm actually really happy with them. And I haven't washed them yet, so they might even shrink up a bit in the wash. But they're just really nice. They're just like, they came in a 3-pack, and yeah, they're great. So the next thing I'll talk about, I guess, well, I'll talk about this tank top now. So this one, this might not be everyone's cup of tea. When I saw it, I was like, you know, it's so different, and I don't normally do like an animal print, but because it was mixed with the florals and just the colors, it just jumped out at me. So it's just like this. It's like just a simple, again, it's probably a polyester. There's no stretch to this either. Got this in a US 18 as well, and it's really big. But again, when I tuck it in, it's fine because I'll be tucking it into skirts and stuff like that. Fabric, again, I'm 100% sure it's just straight up polyester. Yeah, 100% polyester. And it's just really, really light and like breezy. And it's got that like dip V in the front and the back. But it's just pretty. It's got this like leopard print, but mixed with the florals. It just looks just so different and unique. And I think for summer, like I love to kind of play with like bolder, brighter colors, and I am like way more boho in the summer. Like that's just my aesthetic. I can't really do it much in the winter just because of the climate here, but like come summer, I'm like all about like, yeah. So so this is really pretty, and even though it's really big, I don't think I would wear it not tucked in because it is just so big and drapey. It just kind of like get lost in it. But tucked into a skirt, I think it looks super bomb. So you'll see that one. With that, I paired this skirt with it. So this is just like a simple black pleated midi skirt. Now I got this one because it is like pleated and billowy and flowy and everything. I decided to get it in a US 18, and it's the only skirt or bottom that I got that actually fit me correctly. And I'm not an 18 on the bottom, so I don't know if ASOS just runs super big, but I do have a much smaller waist. I think I do probably have a size 18-20 waist, but I have like a size 24 hips and butt and everything else. So I don't think of myself as being like the size on the bottom, but of course if I'm doing anything high-waisted, I guess that's the case. But this skirt is just, I didn't get this one altered. It's a little bit long for a midi on me. I wish it was just like maybe an inch or two shorter, but I mean, again, that's an easy fix. Or I can just even just wear it the way it is. I don't think it looks that bad. I paired it with that like floral animal print tank, and I think it looks really good. I decided to get, just to kind of be bold and to just throw some like more color into my wardrobe in the summer, is I got this obi belt, and it didn't, like, it's a fabric, so this again I'm sure is 100% polyester. Yep. And it ties like the thick band part like around the front of your waist, but then there's like a slit here, so you pull the other side through and then just like wrap it around yourself and tie it. It's kind of awkward at first figuring out how to make it work, but I do think it looks really good. I didn't realize it was like a flimsy fabric though. When I got it, I thought it was a little bit more of a structured material. I wasn't sure what, but on the website it didn't look like it was just straight up like you could wear this in your hair. It's like a just polyester, right? But I think it looks really good, and it's this like bright bold red. I don't wear a lot of red. In the try on I paired it with that tank and that midi skirt as well, and I think it goes really well. So you guys let me know what you think. It's kind of out there, it's kind of like, you know, but I don't know, I'm just wanting to like change things up and kind of like play with my look a little bit more this spring and talk about is, I guess I'll talk about the skirt. So this, I also had to get this altered. This skirt, this is just like a plain black maxi skirt, but it's got this paper bag waist, which I just love the way that looks, especially when you're tucking anything. And if you're wearing like you know, you can wear like a tube top with it, and because it sits so high waisted and it's got this detail, you know, you could wear this with your bikini tops. You can wear this, I don't know, so many things. But again, it was so long, you guys will see. And the waist on this again was just huge. My tailor, and I had her take a good, I don't know, maybe 3-4 inches off the bottom, but she also removed the elastic from the original skirt and just added a little bit of a less stretchy, kind of more secure elastic to this, and took the waist in for me because it was just too, it stretched too much, it was too big, and I didn't want to risk it dropping. Like, I want to be able to wear it and have it sit right on my waist. So couldn't be happier with it after she made those alterations. I really love this. I'm gonna wear this, like, I don't know, practically daily in the summer, I'm sure. Okay, so real quick, because I know you guys are going to ask, a lot of people ask all the time, when I'm wearing tank tops like this, what kind of strapless bra am I wearing? And I have a whole video on it, but I'm just going to show you guys real quick what I did, just in case. I've got a lot of new subscribers. I don't think that everyone has seen this video, but it is my most popular one. So I'm just going to show you. So what I do is I get a really good strapless bra. This one is from Torrid. It's my favorite. It's the Torrid convertible bra. I cut off a pair of opaque tights, cut the top off, and I basically just wear them over, and then I cinch it. Today I just cut like a hair tie in half and just used it to kind of cinch it, and that way you get the cleavage, but you get the security of a strapless bra, or of, you know, a regular bra, because it actually like holds it in, and also gives you the coverage on the back, which you can see here. So it just keeps you nice and secure. It doesn't really matter what tights you use. I use just any tights that have gotten a run. Like, I think there's a run on the side of this one somewhere there. You can see it really doesn't matter if they're falling apart. You don't see it anyway. So just thought I would put that in there real quick. And then the last thing I got was a real wild card. And you guys have to let me know what you think of these. But I was on the site and I was looking at these harem pants, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, harem pants, like, that's so, like, you know, it's like some people either love them or some people hate them. What I was looking at, though, especially when I saw the picture on the website, is that what I envision with them, because I have a much smaller waist and like big thighs, a butt, like hips, everything, you know, generally any kind of like regular, you know, high-waisted trouser or whatever ends up not coming up high enough in the back. So what I decided to do with these harem pants is I was kind of envisioning maybe like turning them into like a makeshift jumpsuit and wearing these as the bottoms with like a tank, and then maybe throwing a belt on, or even just like that. Like, I don't know, you'll see on the try on portion. They were a real wild card though. I wasn't sure because I figured because of the like pleating and because they're a harem, they have like a drop crotch, right? And so on me, because I need all that extra fabric and everything, because I'm very high-waisted. I have a long torso, I'm high-waisted, but the distance between like my crotch and my waist is like, I think longer than most people. So that's why I thought with these harem pants, they would give me all that extra room. And I kind of like how they look. I thought to myself, I'm like, okay, well, if they don't work out, they would be super comfortable just to wear around the house. The only thing is that I got these in a US 20, and again, the waist is just, it's too big. And I didn't get these altered because I wasn't sure. I was like, do I even, you know, am I even gonna? But I'm thinking, especially if I like wear them around a little bit, and if I'm really, really into them, I think I am gonna have to get them taken in. This is kind of like a fold-over waistband, but there's no elastic in it. It's just stretch jersey. So really, I just worry about them falling down. But I do kind of like them. I'm gonna have to, you know, figure out how I'm gonna style them or what I'm gonna do. And if I don't figure it out, like I said, I'll wear them around the house, and you know, it's all good. I got a few accessories, so I'm just going to show you. I got some earrings. The first pair I got, I've worn these already, so I've kind of taken them off. But they just look like this. They're just like some simple gold hoops. They've got the back that attaches, and then you just close them. I don't know, they're just really cute and dainty and simple. And yeah, so I like these. And then I decided to get these. They're really big. So they've got like a big stone on them, and they've got just like a stud and then a back. And I just think that they'll be like just a great statement earring to wear with anything, really. Any of these outfits, I think that this would go. And I think they're super cute. Like I needed some more like big statement earring pieces that I can work with for spring. So, and then the last pair, these are probably my favorite. But they just look like this. One of them's on the back, but they're like a floral, and they've got like a bunch of different stones, very colorful. And again, I think they'll go with, what am I doing? I think they'll go with like pretty much even the first skirt, the postcard print, or even just like the simple, like, I don't know, they'll go with anything. They're just gorgeous. They're just really pretty and dainty. And yeah, so that's it, you guys. I think that's my haul for you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of these pieces. I will have everything linked down below, so if you guys are interested in shopping the ASOS website, like I said, I find that ASOS Curve runs large. So that can kind of be a good thing and a bad thing, because it means that they do go up to, I believe, a size US 26, because I think they go to a UK 30, which would be a US 26. So, I mean, because they run so large though, I would say, you know, if you're, it caters to a much larger demographic, right? But I do have to keep that in mind, and I keep forgetting that. I'm always scared to size down too much, even though I sized down in everything was really still too big. So keep that in mind when you're shopping ASOS. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.